What's up, everybody? It's your friend Ricky, the Realtor. Hope all is well. We're back at it. This is episode 14 of Raw and Uncut Real Estate. Welcome back, everybody. It's our unbiased, unfiltered opinion about the real estate market. I want to give you all the tools, information, everything you need to make the most informative decision during these really fast-paced real estate times where everything's just really aggressive. People are jumping in and writing over asking offers and just, trying to buy as quickly as they can to take advantage of these rates with low inventory. So there's a lot of things going on, a lot of factors that are coming into play when you're a buyer or you're a seller during this time. So we just wanted to give us a chance to kind of chat a little bit, talk about what's going on, give you my unfiltered and unbiased opinion. No bullshit, completely raw and uncut. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. This is episode 14 of Raw and Uncut Real Estate. I almost lost my train of thought there. I was thinking, because last week it was 13, and we were a little weary about it being the 13th episode. But without further ado, let's talk about options, you guys. Let's talk about what other options you have when you're getting outbid. You're starting to lose hope that there's going to be any more inventory coming on or any homes that you're going to like, for that matter. So what can you do? Well, there's a few things. You do have some options. It's not just about what the open market has for you. There's also some other options out there, guys. So we're going to talk a little bit about those, give you a little bit of insight on what those different options entail, to give you just a little bit more information and give you, your realtor, or perhaps me in this case, if I'm your realtor, just give me a little bit more leeway, give me a little bit more flexibility to share a little bit more homes with you that aren't just traditional on the market. So there's three different options you have other than just what's out on the open market currently for list that's out listed on the open market on the MLS. So one option that you do have is new construction. So although sometimes you may see them listed online on Zillow, Redfin, Realtor.com, sometimes it may also be listed on the MLS as well. So there is new construction. New construction is starting to really pick back up, give you some more options if you're looking at new construction. And many times it's not much different in price depending on the city that you're at, compared to what's out in the open market, compared to what's coming on brand new. And of course, if it's brand new, you get to pick the finishes, you get to really be involved in the building process as far as, picking your flooring, your counters, your fixtures, all that good stuff. And many times these new communities give you a little bit of a break. They'll give you a credit back for closing, maybe some builder credits essentially to build in and get you a little bit of a reduction in price, and just more so just entice you to buy a new home. So that's one option that you do have. And make sure you take your realtor so that they can negotiate on your behalf and help you throughout the process. If you don't take your realtor, you don't sign them up, they won't be able to essentially be registered, and they won't be able to help you. So that's a tip. Make sure you take your realtor when you're going to see new construction. And number two is off-market opportunities. So you want to talk to your realtor about that. If there's any way they can reach out to their company, their networks throughout real estate to see if there's anything coming on that may not have hit the MLS, or maybe there's a seller out there who's just not wanting to show their house to multiple people, but maybe willing to show it to you, and maybe get you in the door so you can make an offer if it's the right opportunity. And if it looks right, it feels right, I say go for it. So ask your realtor about off-market opportunities. We're going to reach out to their sphere, agents within their brokerage, agents within pretty much any referral network that they have. I'm a member of a few of them, and there's always opportunities that arise that we're able to share with our clients. And even then, if our clients are open to a home off market, then we can definitely reach out to these agents and see if there's any opportunities out there. We can still do the same. We'll schedule an inspection. We'll schedule a showing so that we can inspect the property. And also, the only real difference is that it's not available to others on the open market. Sometimes they may not be ready to sell right away, so it might be a little bit more rough around the edges. But it also may be a great opportunity for you where you can jump in and not have to have any competition and just work it out with the listing agent and the seller. So that's another great opportunity. as well, another option for you. And lastly, if you are seeing every home under the sun, every residential detached home, even you've thought about exploring townhomes and condos, but it's just not right for you, there's another option for you. And it's not very traditional option. It's not an option that people think of all the time, but mobile homes, if you can believe it, they are some beautiful communities. There are some mobile homes that are just extremely gorgeous and modern, and it's gonna feel and look like a detached home. You're just gonna be in a mobile home park. And a lot of these parks are nice. They have communities of, they have pools, recreation centers, you name it. But definitely another option for you. The only thing you do have to consider is that you do have to be park approved. There is space rent. So that's another thing that you have to consider just to make sure that you qualify. But you can definitely get some great prices, get some very modern updates in these mobile homes that, like I said, feel like a model home of brand new construction. And you also able to take advantage of the convenience of living in that city, in the neighborhood, and schools and all that great stuff you can still take advantage of, but you're in a mobile home park. So that's another option for you, something to consider, something to keep in mind. So we talked about new construction, we also talked about off-market listings, and we talked about mobile homes. So a few other options that you have available to you. If you're just not seeing exactly what you want out in the open market, we as realtors, we can definitely give you some more options and put you in touch with some other aspects of inventory to just kind of broaden the search a little bit, get you a little bit more flexibility. If you're open to it, we're always happy to help. We're always willing to put you in touch, and make sure that we find the right house for you. It's all about you being happy and finding the right place for you and your family. So if we can put you in touch with an off-market listing, maybe a house that is a mobile home that's in a great community, great city, and maybe you might even pay a fraction of the cost. But there's a few things you have to